Hello and welcome to our special Fly Cruise edition of OWTV. We've got some great offers to share with you today, and they include the Fred Olsen offer at just $4.99 per person. We start things off with a wonderful sunshine cruise. It's a 7-night cruise with Fred Olsen Cruise Lines on board the Boudica, and I just love Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, as many of you probably will know. I think they're just one of the friendliest lines afloat. This one flies out on the 8th of March for 7 nights, and you fly to Malaga, then you cruise to Cadiz, Lisbon, Vigo, La Coruña, and you cruise back to Southampton again. So this is an incredible price at just $4.99 per person. I should say that that includes flights from Manchester. It also includes your transfers and your accommodation in an inside cabin. In addition, we have got a special offer on this one, as well as that, if that wasn't good enough already, just £50 more for an outside cabin. It really is an absolute bargain. Now we have a great family offer over half term as well, which is always quite difficult to find at a good price. It's on P&O Cruises Azura, which is a wonderful family ship. You would be travelling out on the 19th of October from Southampton, going via Punta del Garda, and then from there onto the Caribbean, visiting some of the most gorgeous Caribbean islands, which I think you would find, and your family would find, would be absolutely spectacular. One of my favourite ones is Barbados, because that's where I bought my engagement ring, so this type of itinerary would always be very dear to me. And from there, of course, you fly home back to the UK. Cruise out on the 19th of October for 2 weeks from Southampton, fly home. The price is an incredible $9.89 per person, and that includes the flights as well, which is just great for half-term week. So many of you, I'm sure, have done lots of ocean cruises like I have, and it's often nice to try something different, and river cruises really do produce something that you can take which is different to do. Now, I've got a really good offer here with Scenic River Cruises. It's the 25th of October for 7 nights along the Danube, and it's a wonderful cruise from just $16.19, and that includes pretty much everything. Right, now this is a wonderful itinerary, and it's difficult to say which is the best port because I think they all are really, so I think you'd have a wonderful time if you did it. You fly from the UK out to Budapest, which is one of my absolute favourites, great for wandering around. From there on to Vienna, and again another one, lovely bit of chocolate cake perhaps. Dürnstein, Melk, Linz, Passau, Regensburg, Nuremberg, and then at the end you fly back to the UK again. This is a fabulous price, leading in at just $16.19 per person until the 15th of February. That includes the 40% discount which they're including at the moment. And when I say that price, you might think, that's not cheap, but just bear in mind that they include virtually everything. Drinks, excursions, pretty much everything. So it's an incredibly good price for the river. And now for a luxury offer. If you're looking for something really nice, I don't think that you can beat Princess Cruises. And at this time of year, just bear in mind their prices are quite incredible. So if you think this is a good one, just jump in and book it as quickly as you possibly can. It's the Crown Princess. It goes on the 3rd of November for 14 nights, and it's called a Mediterranean Passage. You fly from the UK out to Rome, and you start your cruise in Civitavecchia. You cruise through Genoa, Toulon, Barcelona, Ponta del Garda, Fort Lauderdale, and from there you fly back to the UK. It's a lovely itinerary for November. It really lifts the spirits. It's wonderful to do. And of course the price, an incredible $9.55 per person, and don't forget that does include flights as well and transfers, so it's a great price. Now I've got something really different for you. It's Hurtigruten, and you may or may not have heard of them before. They are a great company. To all intents and purposes, they're a ferry company, and they link all of the very small Norwegian ports of call. So for local residents, it's a really important way to get around. For us, however, it's an expedition cruise. It gives you the chance to see Norway in great detail. It's a fabulous opportunity, and I don't think that you can do it with any other company in the same way, so it's well worth a go. This cruise is on the 8th of December, and it's 5 nights, and it takes in an incredible 12 ports of call. Now you might think, how on earth could we possibly do that? But the key to this is that they don't often stop for very long, so it might only be an hour in a port of call. It could be really late at night or early in the morning, but you do get to visit some quite incredible destinations. You fly to and from Norway, flying out on the 8th of December for 5 nights, and the lead-in price on this one is $9.79 per person. It's not a bargain as such, although it is an incredibly good price for what you're actually getting. So So if you've seen a cruise that has caught your eye or you have something else in mind, give us a call on 0800 368 9059.